Hey guys, I just wanted to stop by to have a discussion with everybody. This is my message to every parent out there, whether it's mother or father, if it pertains to most people. But it's just been something that's been on my mind for a while. I'm not a big, I usually don't get off topic and discuss other things, but it's been something that I kind of been noticing, and I've seen other people talk about it. But since this is my channel and I get to talk about what I want to talk about, I think I'll put it out there and maybe it may help somebody that they may can share with somebody else or whatever. But I really want to discuss with everybody the importance of fathers and the roles that fathers play in young males' lives especially. I was fortunate enough to have my mother and my father. I didn't know how fortunate enough when I was younger. I really didn't like my father around when I was a young kid, when I was a young boy. And the biggest reason me is turning into the man I am today, the biggest reason is that your father brought that discipline and he brought that order, and he just, he was steering you into a right direction of becoming a man. So he didn't like video games, and, he didn't like us to just lay around and slouch around and give us everything that we wanted. He put that drive into, me and my brothers, and something that I'm very appreciative of today. But what I'm noticing a trend of I'm seeing a lot of guys, a lot of guys, especially young black males, don't have their fathers in their lives, or they don't have father figures. And I'm seeing a lot of people become feminine and take on female roles in relationships and just in life as in general. This is not to say I'm perfect and not to say, hey, I'm speaking on this or that, but I'm just speaking genuinely from my heart of what I see. And, you see certain things like, for a prime example, I see, women nowadays are proposing to the men, forcing the men to do things and to start a family. But, that's a man's job to be able to start a family. It's a man's job. He's the head of the household. He's the one that takes charge and everything. If he can't take charge enough to choose his mate, what makes you think he's going to take charge in your household? He's supposed to be the breadwinner, the provider, provide the security, give the family an identity. You take on his last name. He's the one that is in charge. So if he can't take in charge enough and know enough of what he wants and reach out to a woman that he wants to be by his side, then that's something's wrong with that picture. This is my personal opinion, right? I just like for you to think of it in that way. I see a lot of things, and a lot of guys are, I understand everybody has style and like to dress well, but I see a lot of guys that dress more, dress better than the women, or have more accessories than the women, or care about their look more than a woman does. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with, taking care of yourself and dressing well. I'm a firm believer in that. But, as a young man growing up, my parents shared a closet, and, my mom had 10 times more shoes than my dad. But now I'm seeing guys with 10 times more shoes than the females. I see guys, it used to be, my mom used to have her purse that matched her jacket, that matched her earrings, whatever case may be, accessories, things matching or whatever. But now I see guys that do it. They match their earrings with their glasses, and their glasses to their belt, and their belt to their shoes and their socks and all the good stuff like that. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it, but to me, that's a feminine trait. But you see a lot of guys on the other hand become more emotional now. Have outbursts, and they become, they become very emotional. Everybody has an emotional side. I'm not sitting here saying that, oh, you're emotional, but everybody has an emotional side. But sometimes, you're seeing it more and more often. You're seeing, guys throw a fit. That's a female trait. Guys becoming very jealous of another guy, stuff like that. And I'm just calling it out. I'm just calling what I see. I'm just calling, and it's a lot of other men that think the same way. But, as you notice, our clothes become tighter and shorter and tighter and shorter to where, it's becoming a little, it's a lot of suspectness going on. But then again, we're supposed to be the ones that's taking charge and leading the women and leading our kids and leading our sons. But also to the ladies, to the women, you're the ones that's choosing these guys as well. And also, a lot of these guys come from, single parent households where it's just the mom, and I'm not breaking down a relationship or saying a woman is doing a bad job or anything like that, but it's just that a young man needs a father figure. Where is his father? Where's a stepfather? Where's a cousin, an uncle, anybody. You know, he needs a father figure in his life to, you know, help him and guide him on that way. For some reason, a lot of people don't see the importance of that. And then when we see the effects of that, then we want to say, oh, how did this happen? You know, when you end up dating that big boy, not a man, when you end up, you know, dating and marrying that big boy, you understand why he won't stand up and why he won't do this and why he won't do that. Maybe he never knew. You know, you've seen a lot of traits. You know, he never had a father in his life, so he's trying to teach his son possibly how to be a father. But, you know, it's just that, you know, I just want to make a quick video. It's just that I see a lot of guys picking up a lot of female traits, and the females, the women, you're the ones that's choosing these guys. You gotta think about it. Everything a man does, the way he walk, dress, talk, act, carry himself, he does it to impress women. I don't care neither what guys say or whatever. Because if women didn't like it, guys wouldn't do it. So that's how much power you women have. So women, you know, stand up and say, hey, you know, we're not going to take this. And also, if you're raising a young man, let the father be a part of their life. That's a very important part of a child's life. Let the father be a part of their life. If the father doesn't want to be a part of it, find him a male role model, whether it's a coach, whether it's a cousin, a friend, anybody. Make sure you have that male influence, somebody he can call and talk to, or somebody that talks to him, because it's very important, you know. And you understand why, I mean, do you understand why you're seeing more guys become more and more and more feminine, and you don't know why? You know, you're seeing guys is like I was saying earlier, I don't mean to, you know, beat a dead horse, but you're seeing more guys, you know, become more and more feminine. I see it myself. I'm like, wow, you know, what's going on, you know? Women having to lead the household. Women are the ones that's getting the education. Women are the ones that's getting the jobs. The guys are at home with the kids. The guys are playing that. You know, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with that role, but at the end of the day, you know, we're men. We're supposed to be the ones to lead the household and to set the, you know, the identity and set the tone and the order and discipline within the household. And we're supposed to be the ones that's, you know, pushing the household forward. You know, providing a security blanket, not sitting back and, you know, relaxing. Then we want somebody to respect us and, you know, stuff like that. You know, I'm calling out the men to step up and be men, and to call out other men, and to call out when you see somebody doing something wrong. And I'm challenging the female to step up and stop taking it from the guys, because everything we do it for you guys. So you guys have the control. And, you know, and I'm not sitting here saying I'm perfect. I have people that write me all the time. They may not do it publicly, but people write me, or they'll call or text me and say, hey, Prince, man, you know, hey, you made a mistake on this, or hey, this looks a little funny. And I take it. You know, because I'm a man, I take criticism very well. Okay, I understand. And sometimes I agree with it. Sometimes I may not. But I understand. So anyway, this is something I just want to put out. You know, if you know somebody else that need to hear this, share it. All that good stuff. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm out.